All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to my virtual coach sneak peek. My name is Carrie Kirker, and I am the team leader of Team Simply Living Healthy Today. And I'm really excited to have you be a part of this journey with me. I want to share a little bit about who I am and what is coaching. For the next few days together through this virtual sneak peek, we will be able to comment and share with each other questions and concerns. But I want to do my very best to share with you a lot of common questions that I get, misconceptions about becoming a Beachbody coach and how you can get started and what this all means. And I want to share with you that I started my journey as a Beachbody coach a year and a half ago. And I did not go into this fully believing. And some coaches do. So everybody comes at this at different rates and different whys, different reasons, everything. I was pregnant with my second son. I have a daughter and a son. So I decided to actually purchase a challenge pack. I had never heard of a challenge pack. Years ago, I had P90X when it first came out, bought it on an infomercial, never got a coach or anything like that, and I never even finished the program. And then I purchased 21 Day Fix as a challenge pack and with Shakeology and all of it. And I actually didn't even like Shakeology at first. I didn't make it correctly. I just mixed it up with lukewarm water and I spit it right back out. I thought it was gross. And I kind of tucked Shakeology up on a shelf, and I was still pregnant at the time and hadn't had my son yet. So months went by, and I have now had my son, I have my daughter, and I'm 6 months postpartum. And I have no idea where to begin. I had about 50 pounds weight to lose. I was home on maternity leave, and the thought of trying to get to a gym with a newborn and with my daughter and adjusting to life as a family of four was very overwhelming for me. So I decided to pull out my 21 Day Fix workouts. And I looked at them and I was incredibly overwhelmed. I couldn't focus. Weeks later, I was invited to a challenge group by a friend of ours. She sent me a great message on social media. She was excited. She had just had twins, and she shared with me that she was going to start a challenge group herself, and she decided to take on this opportunity of coaching. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. I was incredibly skeptical. I didn't think anybody could get anything from online. How are you going to motivate me? Well, I was wrong, and that group changed everything for me. In 21 days, I started losing weight. I was excited to check in with the group. I was excited to see the post of the day. I was excited about what I was learning about nutrition. Those feelings of feeling overwhelmed were gone. I was able to zero in on what I was doing every single day. I knew what to eat because of those awesome color-coded portion control containers, and the results just happened, and they happened quickly because I was focused, I was motivated, I was engaged, I was being held accountable, and I just wanted to keep on going with it. So my coach asked me to coach. And I again was a little bit skeptical. I'm a registered nurse by trade. I have been a registered nurse for 8 years now. And at the time, I was working in visiting nursing. And it was time for me to go back to work. And we had 2 children, and we didn't want to do daycare. We didn't want to put money there. So we changed my schedule to me working as a nurse Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And this was a lot for us. My husband would go into work in the morning and try and shoot home quickly so that I could run out and see patients at the later end of the day. I would have a ton of documentation to do. I didn't know when I was going to do it all. And then we never saw each other as a family. Ever, because I worked every weekend and my husband worked during the week. And when he got home, it was just kind of like, thank God you're home. Let's eat, let's bathe the kids, and let's put them to bed. And I would be falling asleep on the couch. And so coaching, just, I wasn't able to give it 100% at that time in my life. And I didn't fully believe in the opportunity either. So we continued on our journey. I continued dabbling with coaching as a hobby coach, and I was trying to help people. I was trying to understand social media and everything, but I didn't fully believe in myself or the opportunity. So anyways, my husband and I made some major decisions, and we chose to sell our house in Massachusetts and move our family to Texas. And because of the loving husband that he is, and he knew how important it was for me to be at home with our kids, then I was able to be a stay-at-home mom because of that sacrifice that we made to move and sell our home and move somewhere that we could do something as big as that. But I also still had this yearning inside to work in health and fitness. And I struggled with the thought of going back to school and becoming a nutritionist, becoming a certified personal trainer, all of it. I was searching for something. And all the while, I was still doing the Beachbody, but I was struggling because in the back of my mind, I still knew that I could turn to nursing if I needed to. But God had changed my heart in such a big way. And it was time for me to be a mother. It was time for me to be a wife. And it was time for me to be home. And we made these sacrifices. But we live in a day and age where it's expensive. It's expensive to stay at home. So I dug deep and had to decide, if I'm going to be at home, what can I do to help my family financially to make that possible? And for me, it just started out as, I just want to be able to help with gas and groceries. So that's what I did. That's what I focused on. Helping out with gas and groceries. How can I do that? And being a Beachbody coach allowed me to do that. And then as soon as I started seeing, well, if I can help with gas and groceries, what else can I help with at home? Groceries are expensive for a family of 4. So I want to cover groceries for the entire month. I want to be able to cover our mortgage for ourselves as a family. I want to be able to cover our car payment that we have. I want to be able to cover these expenses that we have. So I gave coaching 100%. It took me 10 months from February to December of 2015 to figure out, I want to be at home. I want to be with my family. Working off of one income is difficult. Yes, we had savings that we were able to do this, but what's the long-term vision? What's the long-term goal here as a family? Was it just for me to stay home for 2 years? Or do I want to be home for longer? Do I want to completely change the quality of our life? And when I thought about that, and then I answered that question, the answer every single time was yes. So that meant that I wanted to learn what it was going to take to be a coach, to become a businesswoman, to become a mompreneur that was going to work from home. And in December of 2015, I committed 100% to this business. But I also decided that I can't let it interfere with me being a mom and a wife first. So what does that mean for me as a coach? I wake up early. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I start my day with personal development, and then I get into business mode. And then when my kids are up at 7:30, if I'm lucky, 7:45, I have to take off business hat and I have to become mom. And then at nighttime, I try and do a little bit of work, and then I have to take that hat off again, and I need to be that wife there for my husband. So I share my personal story with you because you can do this. You can wear multiple hats. You can work full time. You can be a stay-at-home mom. You can be in college just figuring it out. This opportunity is for everyone. And what it means to be a coach, it means you're willing to learn how to run a business online. You're willing to be teachable. You're willing to work on yourself so that you can better serve others and so that you can help other people. So these next few days, these next few videos are going to have posts above them. And this virtual sneak peek is very near and dear to my heart. And I want to share with you pieces of myself, and I want to inspire you, motivate you, answer questions that you might have about this opportunity. And my goal here is for you to decide if this is for you. If my team is the right team for you. I will tell you what is different about my team that will set us apart, that will help you decide if this is the right fit. I want to work with people that are like-minded. I want to feel a sense of friendship. I want to feel a sense of loyalty. I want people to understand that it's okay to have your priorities, and you should have your priorities straight. And you can be a businesswoman and you can build something really awesome from home. And I would love to teach you. So enjoy this virtual sneak peek, and thank you so much for watching.